Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel MotorVibe_110. The 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 roars back into the spotlight as the ultimate American muscle machine, rewriting the rules of performance, technology, and road presence in ways that leave rivals chasing its exhaust. With a lineage stretching back to the golden age of American horsepower, the 2026 GT500 blends raw muscle with modern sophistication in a way that electrifies the senses and shatters expectations. The moment you approach it, you're captivated by its aggressive stance, its widened fenders, the reimagined front fascia that screams speed even when the car is standing still. The new LED headlamps cut sharp through the darkness like the eyes of a predator, and the redesigned grille not only improves airflow but acts as the breathing mechanism for the monster that lies beneath the hood. That monster is none other than a supercharged 5.2-liter Predator V8 that now produces an astonishing 800 horsepower and 665 pound-feet of torque. Yes, you heard that right. Ford has pushed the envelope once more, giving the GT500 even more power for 2026, utilizing advanced cooling systems, titanium internals, and lighter, more durable materials to ensure that this beast isn't just powerful, it's bulletproof. The 0 to 60 sprint takes a mere 3.2 seconds, but numbers don't do justice to the experience. When you drop your foot, you're not just accelerating, you're unleashing a symphony of rage, fury, and mechanical precision that makes your heart race and your palms sweat. Mated to a newly refined 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, the gear shifts are instant and violent in the best possible way. Each flick of the paddle sends a jolt through your spine, especially when you've dialed in track mode, where the throttle becomes more responsive, the exhaust louder, the suspension firmer, and every ounce of this car's DNA screams performance. The 2026 GT500 is not a car for the timid. It demands respect, but rewards the brave with cornering abilities that would shame some European exotics. With a new adaptive MagneRide suspension calibrated for both road comfort and track savagery, the car reads the road or the track surface 1,000 times per second and adjusts the damping force accordingly. That means whether you're carving up a canyon or attacking an apex at Laguna Seca, you're in total control. The braking power has also seen a significant upgrade. The massive 16.5-inch front Brembo carbon ceramic rotors are clamped by 6 piston calipers, delivering relentless stopping force that doesn't fade, even under repeated abuse. The rears, equally impressive, ensure stability and confidence even when you're diving hard into a corner. And the tires. Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2S, specially developed for the GT500, with sticky compounds and massive contact patches that keep this monster glued to the pavement. The new lightweight 20-inch forged aluminum wheels not only reduce unsprung mass but also add a touch of motorsport credibility that's well earned. Step inside and you're greeted by a cockpit that balances brutality with finesse. The 2026 GT500's interior has evolved into something that can compete with both muscle and luxury. Premium Alcantara and leather surfaces wrap the deeply bolstered Recaro Sport seats, which are designed to hold you in place no matter how hard you're cornering. A flat-bottomed steering wheel with carbon fiber trim and tactile controls gives you a commanding grip on the experience, while the digital 12.4-inch cluster ahead is customizable and vibrant, giving you all the telemetry and performance data you could need. Front and center is the new 13.2-inch Sync 5 infotainment system with haptic feedback and wireless everything, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, and even real-time track telemetry. There's also a Bang & Olufsen 12-speaker premium audio system that sounds phenomenal, although you'll likely prefer the symphony that blasts from the quad-tip active exhaust. The GT500's sound is not just loud, it's musical. A mechanical roar that crescendos into a shriek at redline. It's not digitally enhanced. It's not artificial. It's the genuine sound of American muscle being pushed to its edge. Ford hasn't just made the GT500 faster and louder, they've made it smarter. Advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and blind spot monitoring now come standard, but they've been tuned to stay out of your way when you want pure performance. A new feature for 2026 is the integrated track coach, a virtual assistant that helps drivers improve lap times by offering real-time feedback based on GPS and onboard telemetry. It's like having a race engineer riding shotgun, whispering guidance into your ear as you shave seconds off your best lap. Aerodynamics also play a massive role in the new GT500. The hood features new heat extractors, the front splitter has been enlarged for added downforce, and an available carbon fiber rear wing borrowed from GT4 Racing can be manually adjusted for different tracks and driving conditions. The underbody has been reshaped to reduce lift and manage airflow, resulting in a car that feels planted even at 180 miles per hour. The top speed, an electronically limited 199 miles per hour, although Ford insiders whisper the real number is just a touch over 200 if you find the right stretch of road. And for 2026, Ford offers the GT500 in a new carbon performance package. This package shaves weight using a full carbon fiber hood, roof, and trunk lid, deletes the rear seats, adds a titanium exhaust system, and upgrades the interior with even more carbon trim. The result is a car that's more than 120 pounds lighter and even more track-focused. It's not just about straight-line speed, it's about being a legitimate weapon in the corners. Visually, the 2026 Shelby GT500 is meaner than ever. The front fascia features new air curtains and aggressive sculpting that guides air perfectly over the widened fenders. The snake badge on the grille now lights up in red when track mode is activated, and the rear diffuser is more functional, channeling air and housing those monstrous exhaust tips. The color palette includes some returning fan favorites like Grabber Blue and Race Red, but adds two new showstoppers, Venom Green and Shadow Chrome, that shimmer differently depending on light and angle. With blacked-out trim, exposed carbon accents, and bespoke Shelby badging throughout, this car doesn't just move fast, it looks like it's moving even when it's parked. Ownership of a 2026 Shelby GT500 isn't just about driving, it's about being part of a legacy. Each car comes with a unique serialized plaque on the dashboard, denoting its build number. Owners are invited to attend Ford's new GT500 experience, where they receive professional instruction on how to extract every bit of performance from their vehicle on a closed circuit. It's an experience that builds community, passion, and respect for what this machine represents. The GT500 has always stood at the pinnacle of Ford's performance lineup, and in 2026, it reclaims that throne with unmatched ferocity. Fuel economy. It's not the reason you buy a GT500, but the engineers have squeezed out a respectable 16 mpg combined thanks to cylinder deactivation and intelligent stop-start technology. But let's be honest, every gallon burned is worth the thrill of unleashing this car's full potential. This isn't about numbers, it's about feelings. The feeling when your spine gets pushed back into the seat. The goosebumps from the exhaust note reverberating through your chest. The grin that refuses to fade, even long after you've turned the engine off. In a world moving toward electrification and sterile performance, the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 is a loud, unapologetic statement that raw emotion, mechanical purity, and driver engagement still matter. It's not trying to be polite. It's not trying to blend in. It's here to dominate, and it does so with a level of refinement and sophistication that elevates it beyond the average muscle car. It's not just for the drag strip, it's for the driver who wants it all. Speed, presence, handling, drama, legacy. This car isn't just a celebration of what's possible with internal combustion, it's a love letter to driving. Ford has engineered every part of the GT500 to connect man and machine in the most visceral, emotional way possible. Whether you're launching from a light or hammering around a track, the car feels alive, responsive, eager to please. The GT500 doesn't just deliver performance, it demands participation. Every turn of the wheel, every press of the brake, every stomp on the throttle becomes part of a dialogue between you and the machine. It's a car that speaks back, and when it does, it shouts with fury, clarity, and purpose. If you're someone who values the thrill of driving, who wants a machine that's brutally fast but also refined and intelligent, then the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 is your dream realized. It's not about compromise, it's about commitment. Commitment to speed, commitment to heritage, commitment to being the best. This isn't just the best Mustang ever built. This is one of the greatest American performance cars of all time. And in 2026, the Shelby GT500 doesn't just raise the bar, it bends it into a new shape and dares anyone to follow. So, if you've ever dreamed of what it's like to tame a legend, to feel the world blur as you become one with the road, then your time is now. The 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 is waiting. All that's left is for you to turn the key, grip the wheel, and unleash the beast.